right, finally made it out today. It was a rough start. First, I got a new bike rack for my bike. I got this bike rack. Once I get to camp, I'll show you better the bike rack itself. But it is a bike rack to pull a trailer bike for, a little kid who's just learning to ride. Anyway, so I got that, and it works with my bags. But after I installed it, it was really weird. It has these posts right here that stick up really high. So I had to go get a hacksaw to cut those off. So I got that, got on the road. Was planning on being on the trail by 1:15. But Google had other ideas. And then where I was going to park, other things were going on. So it was a struggle. I am out here now about an hour and a half later. So it's like 2:45, something like that. It's crazy. So I probably won't be riding far, but I do plan on camping. So I want to get, in to camp in plenty of time to set up and all of that. So that's the modified plan for the weekend. Nice weather, so that's good. All right, I'll check back in with you on down the trail. All right, got a new tunnel here. Didn't go through this one last time. I'm on a different area of the trail now. I started on an area that I've already rode. But anyway, so we're gonna go through a new tunnel. I'll try to record it. Well, add another tunnel here. This one's wet, very, very wet. It's tunnel 18 into Pennsboro, 58 feet. See how far it goes wet. Let's see if I can ride in here or not. Yeah, I think I can do it. All right. Whoa. I get going here. Whoa. I rode through there. I had to walk a little bit because it was very muddy. And now I'm going to turn around and go back through it. Because I'm going to go camp back there at another spot I saw. All right, I made it to camp. I just came back here to the bear campsite. I was going to do one of those others on the side that I'd stopped at on the way out, but somebody was there. So I just came here. I'm going to get camp set up, and then I will check back. All right. I'm pretty much set up. Just relaxing right now. Got my tent back there, my bike. Gathered a little bit of firewood. I'm just going to sit here and relax for a little bit. Get a fire going. Make my dinner. It's nothing special. I just brought a freeze-dried meal. Anyway, I'll show you that later. So I'll show you around here. So there's a little bit of firewood I gathered. Got this cleaned out a little bit. I might dig out a few more of those ashes. They're very wet. Got my food bags and all my other random bags there. And then my tent is over here. So I set it up in a different spot than I did last time. Last time I set it up way down there. And that's where I've set it up every time I've been here. And it's just such a long walk when it's dark and I'm tired from the fire. So I thought I would try something new. So there it is. All right, got it all set up. My bed, my sleeping pad, and I got these little bands to hold my quilt onto my sleeping pad. Right, getting dinner ready. This is what I brought. Beef stroganoff, Mountain House. Let's see how it does. My water boiling in there. Alrighty, my water is ready. And here is what it looks like. Just pour it in there. Stir it around. And then seal it up. And then let it sit there for 5 minutes, it says. And stir again. All right. Alrighty, my dinner is ready. So I'm gonna eat it, and I will check in with you in a little bit. All right, I finished my dinner. Fire's almost out, and the sun is getting ready to set. So I'm going to get the fire going. a little bit more, sit here and watch the sunset, and then just go to bed. And I will check back in the morning. Good morning. I am up. I got a fire going. Got my tea made. There's the fire. It was cold last night. I didn't think it was supposed to get below 50, but when I woke up and looked, well, I mean, I was awake all through the night. I couldn't sleep very well. But when I looked at the clock, it was around 7:30, and it was 47 degrees. So I think it did get a little below 40. I mean, not below 40, in the 40s last night. Not my favorite. I was hoping it would be like 50. I think I could handle that okay. It just got to 50 and then started going back up. Anyway, I'm going to warm up, drink my tea, pack up, and head to the car. My car's not too far away because I doubled back. I went about 20 miles yesterday with the doubling back. With the car, I haven't looked, but what I can remember, I want to say it's about 4 or 5 miles, so it's not very far. So anyway, I'll check with you in a little bit. The sun is bright. All right, we'll do it this way. All right, all packed up. I've already ridden a little bit down the trail. I went through the tunnel. I got a FaceTime, so I was showing the tunnel to somebody. So I thought I would stop here and just do my little ending. I'm just packed up, heading to the car, drive home. It was a good trip. Colder than I expected it to be, but not as cold or as miserable as the other one. I think I was a little bit more prepared this time for the cold. So I wanted to show you this setup that I have. I have a new setup for my bike packing. I talked a little bit about it, I think, in the beginning, but anyway, I didn't really show it. So I used to have some racks on the front, and then I had a trunk that had little fold-out panniers on the back that weren't that big. So I was thinking if I could get all of my stuff in the 2 front bags, I would hook them on the back and just use those and take that trunk away. So I have all of my stuff in these 2 bags. This is my sleeping bag and clothes. And then my pad and stove, food, all the chair, all of that is back there in those bags. And then up front here is my tent and poles. Oh, and my ground mat. I packed it up that way on the way out. I'm second guessing that decision now that I'm packing up at the end of camp because I'm shoving this muddy ground cover in on top of my tent. So I folded it up really good with the dirty side inside So we'll see if that works. If that works, then I'll continue it this way because it saves a bag. But I guess I could shove it in the bag it comes in and still put it in this bag with the tent. That's an idea too. Anyway, that's the new setup. So I am going to ride back to the car. And I will see you guys next time.